In this video, we are going to learn how to transform this mess into this. Yes, today I share with you a really simple way to paint tyranids. For this I'm going to use two badass Exocrine proxies, and I hope it might help or inspire some of you. Welcome, my name is Hubert, and on this channel I learn about miniature painting with you. So, grim, dark tyranids. If we do not take into account the glow effects and the base, you will only need 3 paints for this: black primer, ivory, and the chaos dirt enamel effect from AK Interactive. I'm fucking addicted to this stuff.
Last one standing wins.
Oh, and by the way... Thank you all very much for watching and subscribing. I love creating these videos. Sharing this hobby and interacting with you means a lot to me. Lore-wise, well, what you're seeing here is a brain mounted on a bioplasma cannon mounted on a beast. It's essentially a living artillery piece for the tyranids, and you might have noticed already, the cannons on my proxies are much smaller than the GW ones. You know what they say, size does not matter, right? Right? As for their use on the table, the Exocrine sits at 140 points, with OK mobility and good overall stats. It excels at shooting and provides a nice bonus for the rest of the phase. It's very common, if not an auto-include in most Tyranid lists. Alright, so that will be d6 plus 3 shots. So let's roll. For this painting session, we are using black primer, ivory from AK Interactive, and the chaos dirt enamel pigment. After priming all the models black, I spray all the flesh parts with ivory, but you can use any similar paint for this. And then cover everything with chaos dirt. If you want to do the same, make sure to varnish the model before the enamel, because the reductive steps can damage the acrylic layers, especially if you use a sponge like me. This is my simple way to paint tabletop-ready tyranids, and more importantly, this is a process I have fun with, so let's get to it.
And it's just
Takes about 10 hours to dry. If you are in a hurry, you can use a hairdryer to go faster. These were only the first steps to bring these models to life. Time to add some glow effects on the eyes and cannon. I have 5 steps in mind. White ink in the recesses with a brush, white ink with the airbrush, Aethermatic blue mixed with the Proxies scales as usual, white ink again, and finish with the Proxies scales mixed with jade green from Vallejo. For the eyes, I only need step 1 to 3, but step 1 is only white paint on the eye. In order to finish these models, I bring the bases to life with dark brown and grey, as well as adding some grass and plants before varnishing. If you're using enamels, you will want to varnish, especially with the chaos dirts, because this pigment tends to come off easily with the rubbing of the skin. All the previous steps serve as a foundation for this moment, so let's make the best out of it. And with that, we are almost done. Let's add, as usual, some groove effects with glue and gloss varnish. This time I had more trouble achieving the desired effect, maybe due to the jaws not being opened wide enough, so no space to stretch the glue. Anyway, let's finally take a look at the finished small PP Exocrines. Despite the liquid surprise at the start, working on these models was quite enjoyable. I love how aggressive and predatory they look, and I think they'll make a fine addition to my Tyranid army. Now you might be wondering why I have such a minimalist approach to painting my Tyranid army. Well, even with these few ingredients, some of these steps take a while to achieve, so I have to keep it fun for me. I have a really specific idea in mind for my Death Leaper that will require epoxy and many more ingredients. If you want to help me on this project, feel free to join the Discord to share more of this hobby with us. The long format video for the Exocrine project will be uploaded next week. This format allows me to show more of the process, as well as sharing nice music with you. I hope you enjoyed this one, and as usual, until next time, happy painting!